Hello and welcome to the Luxury Hybrid channel. Today will be a 2-year update and review on this beautiful bag, the Louis Vuitton Alma BB. So far, I really have nothing but good things to say about this bag. I want to first go through some of the contents that I was able to fit inside of here, and then we'll get into the wear and tear of the actual bag. I must say that probably the only drawback that I have with this handbag is when the zipper is on the top. Sometimes it's not perfectly aligned. And I've tried everything other than like only putting 2 or 3 things in here. The way I remedy this wonky zipper shape is I will either zip it all the way to one side. So here you have the lock, and this way the zipper doesn't look so bad. But there are some people who really are OCD, I guess you could say, about having their zipper and lock in the middle. I guess they feel that it adorns the bag a lot nicer. To me, it doesn't really matter. And then the second option that I use is keeping it just slightly unzippered at the corners over here, because I really love how the little bit of red does a little peekaboo. I just feel like the red really complements the purse beautifully. I also think that the little peak of red adds like a nice little touch. Okay, so now we can get into the contents, what's inside the bag. I actually had to scroll back to 2016 was when I purchased it in April. Yeah, but I did my first, I think, Instagram picture in September. So I went back to just see how I used to pack it, because I really was overstuffing it and I was wearing it quite a ton. When you open the bag, you can see that one of the first items I have in here is hand cream. I'm always with a hand cream. And back then, I always used to carry a external charger for my cell phone. I don't know why I did that. I don't need these as much these days, but for some reason I always carried it. Then in the side slit pocket over here would be the cord for the charger. And then I had one stacked on top of each other, the long way up would be 2 clay pouches, key clays, right? Clay pochettes, however you wish to call them. On the side here, off to an angle, just because it allowed for better closure, I had my 6 key holder. Then I have my iPhone 7 Plus now, but it was a 6 Plus back then. And let's see, I had the mini pochette. And the very last thing in here is, I believe, a lipstick. Really quick, if you're new to my channel, I welcome you to subscribe, because I do weekly fashion, beauty, and lifestyle videos. Okay, now getting into the wear and tear of the bag. I'm gonna do some close-ups for you so that you can take a look at the hardware. I'm really impressed with the way the hardware has held up over the past 2 years, because I have worn this in the rain, I have actually worn this in the snow, it's gotten wet, and there's no tarnishing, there's no oxidation to the brass that tends to turn a bluish green. All right, so let me just give you some close-ups. Here you can see the lock and zippers are beautiful and shiny still, and so is the hardware for the handle loops. And now this is how, okay, this comes with a strap. This is another reason why I loved this bag, is that it came with a shoulder strap. So over here is where the bag clips onto. You could see that, and then onto the opposite side so that it hangs evenly. And there you have it. I never wore this bag crossbody, just because the way this would lie, because it comes out so wide at the bottom, it was inconvenient. Even if I brought it more toward the front, or if I brought it more toward the back, I just felt it kind of bopping off my body, and I just didn't like that at all. but I just want to show you close-ups of the handles and all of the treated leather. It is in tip-top shape. It's amazing. It's stunning. The bag is still stunning. Okay, so let's start off with the clochette that I've never removed from this bag. You can see that the glazing is in immaculate condition just all around. The keys are inside, but there's no reason to take the keys out because they haven't even been exposed to the weather. As I showed you, the zipper, the hardware, and everything is just all beautiful and shiny. Getting to the bottom of the bag, I did not baby this bag at all, and so there are some minor impressions. I wouldn't necessarily call them scuff marks, but they're minor impressions from setting it down. And you can see here the buttons look beautiful. They look shiny. The leather is still beautiful. Now here at the base, you'll see some scuff marks going around just the very bottom over here, with an exception of maybe 1 or 2 scuff marks at the top. I'm trying to see if I remember where the scuff marks are. Oh, okay. So here, a little bit higher than the base of the bag, or the seam, higher than the base of the seam, is that little scuff right there. And if I angle this just right, you'll be able to see without a glare. Maybe if I turn the bag upside down, you'll be able to see better. Okay. So I'm gonna just do a slow turnaround so you guys can see the shape. And as you can see, the stitching, not one stitch is loose, nothing unraveling. The glazing is immaculate on the chaps of each side. And also the handles, no glazing issues, no peeling, nothing. This is as if I just bought it brand new. It's incredible. I want to show you the shoulder strap close up because as I was inspecting it before I got this bag ready for the video, this is the first time I've noticed this. Here you could see where the leather slips through this loop. The craftsmanship on this is so pristine that you can barely see this seam over here from a profile. There is no unraveling along the strap in terms of the thread on either side, and the glazing is just still intact. Now, I did go through a brief period where I wasn't sure how I felt about the bag. I had had it and was wearing it consistently for probably an entire summer, and for whatever the reason was, I fell out of love with this bag. I felt mixed feelings toward this bag. I decided that before I made any rash decisions, I would use the bag one more time, and I would use it consistently to make sure that this is either something I really wanted to let go of and sell, or something I wanted to keep in my collection. So I had started wearing this again last summer, all through the fall and through the early part of the winter. Somehow I still have mixed feelings about the bag. I can't not put my finger on it. I don't know what it is. It's gorgeous. I get so many compliments on it. I don't know what it is. I do intend to use it again consecutively just to, you know, see if I really want to let this go, because I'm really 50-50 about letting this bag go. Let me show you the interior before I forget. The interior is phenomenal. I mean, it's a little bit dusty from the actual use of the bag, but the interior itself is still vibrant. There's no fading. You know, I'm quite careful with my things, so there wasn't any interior staining from, you know, any liquids or anything like that. But all in all, I have to say, after owning this bag for 2 years and using it the way that I had for 2 to 3 seasons in a row, and not even trying to be delicate with this bag. I mean, don't get me wrong, I didn't have it hitched to the back of my car having it drag along the street, but I used this bag. And it is so sturdy. It is so impressive, I have to say. I'm astonished by how sturdy and how beautifully it's held up. And if you are in the market for this, and this suits your lifestyle, and if this definitely speaks to your personal style, I highly recommend this. You will not be remorseful whatsoever. I had mentioned in a previous video that I had done on the mini backpack, oh God, I can't say it again, the Mini Palm Springs backpack. I accidentally said comparison with my Speedy 25, but that is not what I had in mind. I had it in mind with the Alma BB. So if you'd like to see a comparison on how the two pack, I would be more than happy to show you what fits in what and what doesn't. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Follow me on all my socials that I'll have listed down here. And don't forget to join the party by clicking subscribe. Remember to smile always, and I will see you in the next video.